Your grocery bill just jumped 30%. Follow the money backward, and you'll find it never actually left the farm. Climate volatility doesn't just damage crops, it rewires the entire cost structure of food production. And here's the trick. By the time you see the price spike at checkout, the real damage happened months earlier, locked into futures contracts and supply chain decisions made in boardrooms you'll never see. Exhibit 1: Weather Volatility. Over the past 2 decades, extreme heat, flooding, and frost events have become more frequent and unpredictable. In 2012, a severe drought across the American Midwest destroyed roughly 26% of the corn crop. Farmers replant, insurance covers some losses, but the yield gap, the difference between what was expected and what was harvested, creates an immediate shortage signal. Exhibit 2: Input Cost Spiral. Reduced yields mean farmers use more water, fertilizer, and fuel per bushel just to stay competitive. Fertilizer alone, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, represents 20 to 40% of production costs depending on the crop. When drought forces irrigation, energy bills climb. When frost extends the growing season, labor and machinery costs stretch. Exhibit 3: The Supply Chain Pricing Cascade. Commodity brokers price next season's crops based on current yield forecasts. Bad forecasts mean prices lock in higher before harvest even begins. Processors, the mills, packing houses, refineries pay those elevated prices and pass them forward. Distributors add margins. Retailers mark up based on scarcity expectations. Exhibit 4: Geographic Concentration. Corn, wheat, soybeans, these aren't grown everywhere. They cluster in climate-sensitive regions. When the Midwest freezes or the Great Plains dry up, there's no backup supply. Exports shift. Prices spike globally, not just locally. A frost in Argentina affects bread prices in Brooklyn. Here's what's actually happening in your wallet. You're not just paying for food. You're paying for uncertainty, for the cost of replanting, for the premium brokers charge when yields are unpredictable, for the buffer margins retailers add when supply is volatile. Climate stress doesn't create price spikes, it creates cost cascades that begin long before the product reaches the shelf. And the pattern's accelerating. Climate data shows increasing frequency of extreme weather events affecting crop-growing regions. That doesn't mean prices will stay high forever, but it does mean the baseline cost of production, the risk premium built into every transaction, has shifted permanently upward. The farm's uncertainty is now baked into your grocery bill. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe to Follow the Money on everyday expenses. There's a hidden cost structure in everything you buy. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.